Alright guys, so today I'll be talking about Onimusha Way of the Sword official event demo gameplay, and the video itself is 10 minutes long, and yeah, it gives a pretty good overview of the gameplay, like how the fights will be and different fight mechanics, and yeah, let's talk about it. Now the gameplay starts with us being at the Kiyomizu Dera temple, like base of the temple, as back in those days temples were always built on top of a hill or on top of the mountain. So yeah, we're at the base of the mountain or the hill, and we have to Kiyomizu Dera temple because that is where the malice is the thickest. So we'll have to go and fight the Oni or the monster. So that is how the gameplay starts. Now let's talk about the different bars. Like right now we have a health bar which is in golden color, and below it we have the stance bar which is basically in red. So these two are basic bars. Maybe in as we progress in the game we'll get more, but these are basically the basic stats. And then we have two kind of attacks: a heavy handed attack and a single handed attack. So basically light attacks and heavy attacks. And once we kill the enemy or the monster, we get souls. So there are three different souls: red souls, yellow souls, and blue souls. So three different ones, and three have different values. So yeah, that is that. Now let's talk about combat. So the basic combat is the stance breaking combat, what we are seeing in most of the games nowadays. I believe it has become a standard now. So the Isen basically stance. Once enemy has no stamina, we can just break his stance and do a daily high damage attack. And yeah, once we do Isen, there will be two kind of attack. Like in future when you encounter boss, I'm gonna show you that in this video only. We get two different points, basically a red point on the enemy and a blue point on the enemy. If we hit the red point in the break Isen stance, like when the stance is broken and we get that little bit of interval, we can choose the red point to deal more damage, or we can choose the blue or purplish point to get more souls. Now souls will be really important because that is how we upgrade our skills or unlock new skills. So yeah, that will be a really important part in future. Now also there is also parry, like in every games nowadays, like parry is basic functionality. But I don't know, the in the video, if you guys watched like a gameplay, or maybe you can just see in my video, parry does not feel that good. Like I don't know, maybe you will have to play then you understand. But you know, in Sekiro we feel that parry, like in visual, in like audio, we just feel that parry. I could not feel it, you know. Maybe it is because it is through YouTube video, I don't know why, but I just could not feel the parry. You know, even if you see the full walkthrough of like Sekiro in, I don't know, MK Ice and Fire and all of those videos, but you just feel it, you know. That thing I feel it is missing. Although you can certainly feel the counter attack. The counter attack is so damn good. The animation is good. It's looking really good, the counter attack one. But I don't know about parry. Now another interesting part is the Oni gauge. Now basically you have a lot of souls and you have dealt a lot of damage. Then your Oni gauge becomes full. You know that blue bar with the twin swords. So those swords are called two celestials. And once your Oni gauge is full, you can use two celestial, basically those two daggers, to deal a very high damage. Like in the video I can see, like it's dealing a lot of damage. I can't say exactly how much, but yeah, it is dealing a lot of damage. So yeah, that is pretty interesting. Now there's also those sneak attacks, and man, those looks good. Like there are different kind of sneak attacks. One you can just stab, other one is kind of grab kind of attack. Now I don't know if it is like different combination, or you just go behind their back sneakily and then just click the button, like the triangle button or whatever. But yeah, it's looking good. Like I believe, you know, the combat is something like, it's not about all visual. You need to feel that stuff. You need to feel that stuff. Why do you think PS5 is spending so much money on their controllers with all those vibration and all of those stuff? It is because of the feeling. You need to feel it to have better immersion, and that is what's so good about Sekiro. Like that game does parry so damn well. So damn well. Like you literally feel that yes, I'm inside the game. And I'm not joking. If any of you guys have played Sekiro, you guys will know. I know. Like I'm like, guys might think like I'm just glazing Sekiro at this point, but that game is a special kind of game, man. That game is a special game. Now on the topic, This game also has some special stuff like this cart, pushing that cart to the enemy. I hope there is a section of the game where we just, I don't know, throw some gunpowder through that cart, like push that cart, gunpowder loaded cart into the enemies or something like that. We need to have that kind of a mission, man. Maybe that something of a puzzle or something like that. I don't know, but it looks so much fun. And after all of this, finally we go to the temple and we meet Sasaki Ganbyu. And man, the character design, man. I'm gonna talk about it just a little bit, just wait a little bit. And yeah, let's get finished with the combat section. So in this Sasaki fight, there's not some extra stuff, but there's are basically all those mechanics that I told you guys. And with this, because it is a like a boss battle, so there is that once the Eastern breaks, basically stance breaks, you get two options: either hit him at the weak spot, basically red spot, which will give you a lot of damage, or you can hit him with like the blue spot or the purplish spot that will give you a lot of souls. So that is the only different thing here. And as Sasaki basically dies or gets defeated, we defeat Sasaki, the demo walkthrough just ends. So I don't believe that Sasaki is dead right now, man. I don't believe that with this only like single stage boss battle, I don't believe Sasaki will die. We might need multi-stage boss battle for Sasaki. But yeah, we'll see in future. Now, the game design, the character design and those monster design. I have a thought on that. The unfortunate, I don't know, should I say unfortunate or maybe it is only me. It's just not looking good. The original Onimusha or even Onimusha 2, I don't know, they had this kind of rugged feeling to it. Like if you guys remember, they had that distinct kind of stuff, but it's just looking like the character models, the overall like vibe of the game is just looking too much Souls like. I know, I'm using it like in a negative way, but like all these games have different kind of character, man. Even though I know I'm like bringing Sekiro a lot in this video, but yeah, even though Sekiro was a Souls like game, but it had a different kind of environment. If you just let two guys play, like a guy play two different games and he does not know about the Dark Soul games, let's say you let him play Bloodborne and then you let him play Sekiro, he won't be able to tell you that yeah, this is from the same franchise of game or same collection of the game. But yeah, it just looks like those Soulsborne games, man. And I don't know, it just diminishes the identity of Onimusha, right? Like, how do I explain this? The character models look like too similar to the generic this Souls like games. I had better expectation, but yeah, the monsters or the yokais are I mean very unique. They have definitely taken inspiration from Japanese folk tales, and also Onimusha, original Onimusha had real good yokai design. But I don't know, man, I am not impressed with the design. Like our lead character, the character we are playing, Musashi, yeah, Musashi, like I don't know, his character design not that good. Whereas you see Sasaki and look at his character design, bro is dripping out, man. And I like my male character or the lead character to look really good. All right. So I don't know if there will be a lot of skin or something like that. Maybe it is a trap to make us buy lots of skin or something like that. I don't know what, but yeah, the lead is not looking good. I don't like the overall environment of the game. It kind of looks a little too bland. I don't know, maybe it is because it is Unreal Engine 5 or whatever, and these Unreal Engine 5 games are just too damn bad. But yeah, guys, it is an upcoming game. It is gonna come in 2026. They haven't told still yet or when it will be available, but it will be, hopefully it will be available in 2026. But yeah, let's see how good it will be. And yeah, it is not going to be PS5 exclusive. It is a Capcom game, so it will be available on PC, Xbox and all of that. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, talked about gameplay, talked about the environment, the character. We already know the history of the character in original games, from the original game. So yeah, there's nothing much to talk about. And yeah, that is that, guys. I don't know. It was pretty underwhelming, man. It was not that great, or maybe it is because it is just early. But yeah, the combat is above average. The environment I just don't like. In the past few years, a lot of game is just coming out with this kind of environment. Like they have different distinct kind of enemies and distinct kind of trees and all of those stuff. The environment, but the overall every single game just looks like a copy of each other. We just saw it with Wuchang and what do you say, Sun Wukong, Black Myth Wukong, sorry. So yeah, both of those games looks kind of same. Maybe both of those games are Chinese, that is why you can have that kind of argument. But I don't know, it is a Japanese game. I hope it, I just hope it would look a lot more Japanese. But yeah, okay, we'll have to see in future if they fix it or do some changes to it. But yeah, that is that, guys. See ya, bye.